A plume of smoke seen in the sky after a car and a semi-truck crash on I-95 near downtown Jacksonville. 2 men in that tanker were badly injured in this wreck. Just in the past 15 minutes, we learned the Department of Transportation sent a crew to inspect that overpass and make sure that it's still structurally safe.
That crash caused traffic backups at the busy intersection of I-95 and Union Street. Taking a live look from our DOT camera in that area, you can see crews are still there trying to secure the area, and traffic is still creeping by. News4JAX reporter Janice Harris live at the scene for us. Janice, we understand those tow trucks are still working to get the semi removed from the road.
And now we're going into rush hour. And in addition to that, take a look. You also see cleaning crews that are here that are trying to clear off debris or any chemicals that may have been on the road that came from the tanker. JFRD just tweeted out these new photos. Take a look at these as well. It shows what's left of the semi and the car involved in the crash. And you can see both are destroyed. We're also told that the people that were inside of the cab of that semi are in serious condition. And take a look at this from Sky 4. You can see there's damage to the interstate as well. The semi is on its side and traffic is moving at a very slow pace, as you mentioned. And there were 2 people in the car. 2 people in the semi at the time of the crash as well. The 2 people in the semi were taken to the hospital with those serious conditions, and the 2 people that were in the car were taken to the hospital as a precaution. It's still not known what caused this crash, but Florida Highway Patrol is investigating. I also talked with JFRD. They told me that initially they thought this was a multi-vehicle crash, but crews headed to the scene, they knew it was more serious than what they thought when they saw the plume of smoke and fire.
And as soon as they left, they saw a plume of smoke. They knew they needed help. They called for more help. There was a semi-truck and a passenger vehicle that tangled up. The semi ended up rolling. The cab caught flames. Of course, the hazardous materials team was called because we didn't know what was in the tanker of the semi, if we were dealing with any hazardous materials. Obviously, the fuel from the semi truck was an issue as well.
A very scary situation. There were also some good Samaritans that were out here. JFRD said they saw them out here trying to help out with those that were hurt in the crash. If you know who they are, please contact Channel 4. If you were one of those good Samaritans, we want to hear from you as well. But in the meantime, there's also concerns about the overpass and the interstate itself, because there are parts of it that were damaged during that crash when the semi slammed up against it and then landed on its side. We'll continue to follow the story. And also remember, there are 2 people in the hospital right now in serious condition, and the other 2 people are in the hospital as a precaution. Reporting live from I-95, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.